Hello everybody! Alright, we're going to be reviewing the latest episode of Beyblade vs. GT. Hit that like button, show your support, and make sure to comment which side you're on, Genesis or Dragon. And if you're wondering how I watch these episodes, I go to Beyblade.jp, I use a VPN, either use Tunnel Bear or Proton VPN. Then I'm able to watch the episodes. Please do not put any links to sites that are illegal. I always have to delete the comments. I'll keep on mentioning this, and yeah, you already know the deal. So, finally, they showed off a little bit of Master Diabolos. I'm still very confused to why the previous episodes wasted time. You know, like at the end of the episodes, when you watch them on YouTube, they always have an advertisement for the product over there. Why was so much of the ends of those wasted on, like, really pointless stuff? Like, now we kind of got something, but like for like 10 seconds, maybe like 15, not maybe like 15 seconds. Like, it's funny too, because we still don't even have a video actually showcasing Master Diabolos properly. Hopefully, well, 100% probably by next week. But you know what I mean? It's like, it's really whack. It's really whack. Like, we kind of got Naked friggin' showcase, you know, but whatever. Anyways, this episode, I'm kind of mixed on it. So basically, it's typical, since with how the episodes go, and they continue off each other, Drum's reflecting on the fact that, oh wow, he beat me. And Dragon's basically like analyzing Glean's aura, and you know, you always gotta have the pep talk segment around here. And Glean basically explains this, that, which was in the summary, that his calculations are that Dragon is going to break in their next battle. So he does like a little simulation, whatever, and he's explaining, and he's like, Dragon will break. Drum's a little bit scared. Now, this part of the episode annoyed me a little bit. Not the part where he says Dragon's gonna break. It's the part where he's reflecting back on all the memories he had with Drum. Okay, like, buddy, maybe like 3 episodes? Not even 3 episodes. Actually, technically not even 3, because not even full episodes. Like, he barely knows this kid. And it's not even that. It's just like, okay, you know, why was this dragged out for so long? What I think would have made a lot more sense would is if these things kind of went by a little bit quicker. Because I was a little bit annoyed that, like, this kind of dragged on for a bit too long. So that's like, that's what I'm talking about. So whenever I say, you know, some parts drag on for a bit too long, it's like pacing stuff like that. Like, okay, if Drum's gonna post a battle against Queen, do we really need to see like this really like awkward like memory slideshow of the thing when it could probably be just, it's not even like, you know, I would have been alright with this if Green was like talking, and then after he made the analysis on how he's gonna break, no, he's standing still. So it's like, I don't know if it's just like they're just trying to save time animating on this stuff. I don't know. It's either that or it's just really bad storyboarding to play out these episodes and whatever. Anyways, the battle's starting, and the usual hybrid activates, ignition activates, and Drum's going for it. He basically keeps on hitting it until Genesis is closer to, you know, being able to burst. And Dragon hits this part here. Now, this was a little bit hard to tell, but I don't think it awakened in this episode. I don't think it did. I think it was close to doing another awakening on the thing. But, so what happens is it hits the wall, and I'm pretty sure right now Dragon is in its bound form, and eventually we're probably going to get it in its ultimate form. I think we're still kind of getting there, that's why. It's a little bit weird, it's kind of hard to tell. And really get this funny shot of Drum feathered out on top of Dragon. And then after Gold Turbo, it goes for the big hit. And he's about to burst Regalia Genesis, and he's like, Dragon, burst it! And Genesis is right there, it's about to burst. And then after Gwyn just freaks out, like, Genesis! He yells it, Math appears around him. This weird tornado thing, so I guess he just whirls out Dragon. Talks to Genesis? No, actually no. Genesis just appears right here. Then after he talks to Genesis. So he finally meets and he says, I believe he says something along, is this Genesis? And then after Genesis says, yes, it is. So he's connecting with his avatar. So even Gween, even if he turns out to be evil, is connecting with his avatar. Then after Drum and Dragon, they're gonna go head on. And Gween is also about to charge through. And Drum's like, wait, no. I remember what he said. My bay's gonna break if I go on ahead. And then after Gween's like, gotcha, sucker. And then after he does, I don't know, Genesis break, which, to be honest, this is probably one of the coolest special moves I've ever seen in Burst. Literally hits Regalia Genesis, and it gives birth to like a new universe. Not literally, just like in the Avatar. I don't even know. It's really weird. It's like, reminds me of the, what is it? Reminds me of the Pokemon, was it Arceus? Right? It just like birthed the universe and slapped it out. Like, and he beats Dragon with the burst finish. So that is probably like, you know, the coolest looking moves I think was like contenders were like Dead Gravity. I think Dead Gravity was probably the coolest move. This thing, I don't know what it's called, Relay Break, makes a universe, slaps the bay out. That is cool. That was a cool part. But he beats Dragon to a burst. And this is where, okay, Dragon doesn't break, but the summary said Dragon is supposed to break. So before we get into what happens after, actually, I'm gonna go over this after because I'm gonna explain the manga a bit. He's angry. Why? Because Dragon didn't break according to his calculation. And now, this is where he's turning to be Evil Queen. Big surprise! So he's like, hey man, you good? And then after he's like, you were supposed to break. I wanted you to break. Like, what? And then after he's like, no, I'll be back. I'll be back to break your bay. And he just leaves. Just leaves. So, if this wasn't confirmation already, which is not really 100% confirmation, Genesis is 100% going to be the final boss. 100%. Because, think about it, doesn't really make sense for it to be Ashura when you literally have the kid who's trying to break Drum's bay and is a defense type, and we throw the final boss as a defense type. I can't wait for when it's Gween. If it's not Gween, I will genuinely be surprised. This is just... No, it didn't go how I planned, but I'll be back. I'll see you the next day, Drum. If not the day after that, I'll keep on coming to break your bay. He's like the cooler, he's like the nerd Phi. If you think about it. He's like Phi, but if Phi just was into math. Except he doesn't really have a dark side. See, I don't know, like Phi was just genuinely evil. But then after at the end, he kind of wasn't, because then after he realized the truth about Beyblade. So, I don't know, Gwyn is sort of like, I guess math rules, Beyblade sucks. I think that's kind of like, you know, really just like a poor summary of his character, I guess. Anyways, next episode, our boy Delta's back. Thank God. Which makes sense since, you know, next episode after, which is, episodes are like the day after, I'm pretty sure, the release. And the release is on the Thursday, episode's on the free app. So it is going to be Apocalypse and Delta rematch. By the way, before this, it's Delta in like this weird little vest thing making his day, Volt's watching him. It's so cool, Volt's supporting him, and he's still kind of there. And Diabolos in the anime looks super cool. And I'm really happy Delta gets to make his own comeback. He's going up against it. He's actually faring up pretty well against Apocalypse from how it looks. And activates Gold Turbo right away, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to beat Apocalypse, like 100%. Like, this is literally just like... It's like the same situation with Iga, or Iger, if you want me to say that. Because even though Phi broke his bay, you know, he still lost to Hearts before, and then after when his bay evolved, they got revenge against Hearts, you know. Same idea. And yeah, if he doesn't beat Arthur in that episode, he's going to definitely beat him in the next episode, which is Master Grand Smash. I'm hoping, please, that Volt battles, because he's there and he's not doing anything. It's really going to suck if he's not doing anything until, like, last minute. If you're wondering about Diabolos, they literally just showed it off like this. Ooh, this is what it's like when it's an attack. And then after, when the tip starts activating the stamina mode, that's what it's like. That's kind of it. Anyways, you know, thank you all for watching. You know, have an awesome and amazing day, obviously. If there's any more news, we'll probably do a breakdown on it. Honestly, for the Diabolos thing, like, I think I really just gone and explained every possible thing for it. Like, there's nothing really else. The only time I might do a news video, actually, the only time there might be news is later, not this, yeah, no, literally the following week, because the teaser for next month's release in January, which is going to be the final boss, we're going to get the silhouette for that. But hopefully that's going to leak a little bit sooner, and we're going to find out what the boss is. So that'll be good. But yeah, this episode was decent. It's kind of building Queen, but I still think the manga executed it better. The reason why manga executed better is because Genesis was literally about to break it last second, and Delta comes in and saves the day with Master Diabolos, and that's a lot more cooler than, oh, well, yeah, I guess I didn't break it. I'll see you later, buddy. Like, seriously, like, come on. Come on. Alright, anyways, yeah, that's kind of it. Now, as per usual, just to end it off with a little bit of, you know, a little extra, I will do one battle against Genesis, which I will probably beat Genesis, unless Genesis beats me. Let me just make sure I'm doing this right. Honestly, I'm up for anything. Who's gonna get it? Both the drivers aren't activating, which was my plan all along. Not to activate the drivers until last second. Wow. Wow. Now that really is like the anime. Why didn't Dragon go off? If that was your Dragon didn't go off, but Regalia didn't even, oh, both didn't go off. What? No, hold on. No. Why? No, they're activated, but they're not doing it. Do it. Oh no, there you go, there you go, there you go. Hey, okay. You know, sometimes they're just like that for some reason. I don't know. Sometimes they're just like that. Alright, anyways, that's gonna be it for now. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching, and have an awesome and amazing day. And stay tuned for my reviews of the products coming up soon. Of Spriggan and Diabolos.